Kejriwal's farewell speech. He will now be surrendering before the Tihar jail authorities. Arvind Kejriwal, of course, will now be surrendering before the Tihar jail authorities. Before this, of course, he was at the Hanuman Mandir in Connaught Place. Before that, he had gone to Rajghat as well, Mahatma Gandhi's Samadhi. Now, Arvind Kejriwal will go to Tihar jail to surrender. He, of course, was hitting out at the ruling dispensation, saying that they have arrested him due to political pressure, claiming that there is no proof against him. Also hitting out at PM Narendra Modi. Arvind Kejriwal, of course, expressing confidence that the AAP will do very well in Delhi and Punjab, as well as the rest of the country. Also saying that the India bloc will form the government. Kejriwal has also dismissed the exit polls and saying that they are all false and his supporters should not get discouraged by their finding. Remember, all exit polls, of course, have predicted that NDA will be winning the elections, giving Narendra Modi a third term. So these, of course, are the big developments that we are continuing to track for you. Arvind Kejriwal will now be going to Tihar jail. Himanshu Bhatt, senior journalist, is with us live in our studio. Himanshu, a farewell address by Arvind Kejriwal there. His bail comes to an end as, of course, the court had allowed him to campaign, but now he will have to go back to jail.
Yes, he will have to go back to jail. And, you know, many speculations that people were making that there might be a drama before going to the jail. But he is still hopeful. He thinks that on the 5th of the month, when hearing comes up, you know, he'll get that bail. Well, I don't know how much you can fool the people, who can fool the court. But it looks like, you know, this farewell address of Arvind Kejriwal was trying to show the, you know, trying to show the people, his own constituency, his own voters, his own supporters, that so please, you know, be strong. I am strong and nothing is going to happen to me. And now he has the audacity of comparing himself with Bhagat Singh. And that's what he thinks he is. Well, what is right, what is wrong, that the courts will decide. But what we are seeing is, you know, someone when has a very, very big ambition, too big for its boots, you know, as we call it. When that happens, this sort of a situation arises. A man who came up to fight the corruption gets tainted with huge corruption. And then he calls people autocrats and reveals himself to be the biggest autocrat by his deeds and by his actions. Because in everything, Mr. Kejriwal, and today I should call it the Natwarlal of Indian politics, wants a special treatment in everything. He's the one who got the special treatment. He's the one who did not resign from his chief ministership after going to jail. He's the one who got the special treatment of, you know, on a level playing field, the man gets a bail, interim bail for 21 days. Why is it that Hemant Soren was not given? The basic question is asked. And you know something, there are certain people who come to disrupt politics. But instead of disrupting it, they disturb the social fabric of the society. And that is what Mr. Kejriwal is. It's his farewell speech. I look at it from the sense that he's trying to be defiant, which he's not. Because in the court, he gives entirely different reasons when he wants the favors. When the public posturing, he talks as if everything is done to him is a torture. Well, if that was the case, the court would have let him go long back.
Okay, let me get in Raman Malik of the BJP as well to respond. Raman Malik, Arvind Kejriwal, of course, attacking Prime Minister Modi, attacking the BJP, saying they are scared of him, saying that there is no proof against him, but yet he is behind bars, saying that he is ready to die for the nation like Bhagat Singh did. And he's also dismissed all the exit poll projections and predictions.
Issues that you have raised, and this is a very serious thing to speak. There should be no light talks in this debate. The nation must come to know about certain facts. One, He's questioning the Honorable Supreme Court and its integrity and freedom. The Honorable Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court which made a wrong precedent, and I'm being very clear, they made a wrong precedent in giving him a bail, which was followed back by the Punjab and Haryana High Court releasing another person for political campaigning, some Dadowal or something from their party only. So this is a very wrong precedent, releasing people for campaigning purpose. Tomorrow everybody would be citing this particular incident. That is one. The second thing is, we accepted that whatever the Honorable Court in its mind did, we may not agree with their decision, but we will respect it. But what this gentleman is doing, it is questioning the Honorable Supreme Court and its conscience of being biased and being impractical and unconstitutional in its approach, which is very dangerous. Third, I did not miss out, and I hope your viewers also do not miss out. If you consciously, carefully hear to the statements made by Mr. Kejriwal or Mr. Rahul Gandhi or others since yesterday evening, I had said it on your channel earlier also in the day, I'm saying it again. Exit polls are an indicator of the direction. They are not sacrosanct to each number or word or comma, but they are only showing a direction. What they are planning to do is a carnage in India. Their desire is that if this exit poll holds true, they will incite people to go on a rampage. And I fear that. I hope my doubts are wrong. I want to be wrong in this. But the game plan of this 295 and other stories is basically a dangerous ploy to create unrest in the country. That is point number 3. Point number 4 is very clear. This gentleman is out on a bail. He's not been given a clean sheet for his doing. The same way Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi are out on a bail. They have not been given a clean sheet. They have to understand that the law of the land is clear. The agencies can only act if there is some evidence to it. And must not forget the Swati Maliwal incident. I had categorically put this video out of mine with my mind on the subject. The 170 odd phones which were broken were for the very reason of doing the payments through cryptocurrencies. And the crypto money payments and money trails were being hidden by destroying the devices. The courts also have seen this. If Mr. Kejriwal and ex-IRS and his wife feel that they are very smart, they could be smart, but
right. Okay, let me get in Dr. Piyush Joshi as well. Dr. Piyush Joshi, come in there. On these charges, of course, being leveled by Arvind Kejriwal, the BJP hits back, saying that this is corruption for which he is in jail and he was simply let off for campaigning, which is a wrong precedent, but he should not try and gain sympathy of the entire exercise. Dr. Joshi, your response?
The people of Delhi and Punjab and the other 22 seats in which the Aam Aadmi Party is contesting are already sympathetic towards Mr. Kejriwal. They understand what this whole facade is all about. I was hearing my previous panelists speak about, how guilty Kejriwal ji is, and he's out on bail. Yes, he's out on bail. He's inside the jail on charges of alleged corruption, and he has not raised any questions on Honorable Supreme Court at all. He has raised, however, very pertinent questions on the Enforcement Directorate and the BJP and the Union government. who practically are responsible for putting Mr. Kejriwal and Sisodia ji and Satyendra jail under jail, you know, under all kinds of false
There
pretenses.
nothing. Why?
So
Why
that
is?
is, sir, I
Why
did
is
not
Sanjay
interrupt
Singh
you.
out, sir?
You had a
Mr.
long
Joshi, why is
monologue, sir.
Sanjay Singh out?
Sir, you had a long
Sanjay
monologue.
Singh,
I
why
did
is
not
he
interrupt.
out?
Sir,
Why did he get a bail?
sir, okay, you can have the forum. You can speak all you want. I did
Yes,
not
if you
interrupt. You
talk
have the
illogical,
decency,
I
sir.
am going to speak.
Sir, you spoke all kinds of illogical things without
I
without
did
an
not.
iota of proof.
I am asking
Cryptocurrency and
you,
whatnot.
out of
Cryptocurrency
the
and whatnot.
four,
Well, you ask me this time.
out of the four
Why do you call us?
heinous people,
Either you mute him
why
or
is Mr.
you had a
Sanjay Singh
long
only
monologue.
out on bail? Why is he the only person?
Dr. Joshi, go ahead.
Has the ED been soft on him?
No, I'm not going to do a debate like this on NewsX at least. Okay?
Go ahead, go ahead, Dr.
Either,
Joshi. Go ahead, Dr.
okay.
Joshi. Let's
So,
allow him some time. Raman bhai.
Because he had a 5-minute
Yes,
monologue.
go ahead. Go ahead. The floor is
Right.
yours.
So all I'm saying, Uday ji, that he is well within his rights. He is going to jail. He certainly believes, and people like me who are supporter of Aam Aadmi Party certainly do believe that he is innocent, and he will be exonerated in due course of time. But till that the particular time, if it was BJP's wishes, holding true in this country, they would not even allow him to speak to his followers. I wonder what kind of country are we living in right now, where the intolerance of the BJP is clearly visible. A leader is talking to his own followers. He's not addressing Modi ji, he's not addressing Raman Malik ji, he's not addressing any other BJP leader, right? He's talking to his followers, he's communicating to them. What's wrong in communicating with them? The only problem the BJP
The
has
news
with Mr.
channel is
Kejriwal and
asking me
Aam
for
Aadmi
my
Party
comments and I'm
is
giving.
that they cannot predict the way the Kejriwal ji is going to act. They cannot defeat him because he has worked on the ground. They cannot defeat him because he is continuously working on education and healthcare and is asking BJP questions
you
about
are
this.
going to lose
And that is the
you're going
problem.
to
That is
forfeit
the
your
problem with the BJP, because they
security
do not want to
deposits
work on
also in
healthcare.
this
They do not
22
want to
seat.
work on education. They do not want to answer questions on Ajit Dada Pawar. They do not want to answer question on Himant Biswa Sarma. They do not want to answer question on Chhagan Bhujbal. They do not want to answer question on Digambar Kamath. They do not want to answer question on Bhavna Gavli. And how many times the CBI have summoned them in the last decade or so. So that is why all they want is to silence the opposition, and that's that. But it is a great country, it is a country certainly of Bhagat Singh and the likes of him. So you will always find
Arvind Kejriwal
disruptors.
is no Bhagat
Yes,
Singh.
Arvind Kejriwal is a disruptor. Arvind Kejriwal is a
Arvind
disruptor
Kejriwal
of a
Bhagat Singh
corrupt
के घर का
system.
कुत्ता भी
And
नहीं
that
हो
is what
सकता.
he's trying to do. He's trying to disrupt this corrupt system. And that is why you put him behind bars and nothing more.
Okay. Let me get in. Let's allow the legal word as well in from Sanjay Chadha, Supreme Court lawyer who's with us. Sanjay Chadha, of course, Raman Malik believes it was not a good precedent, but the Supreme Court's wisdom was that Arvind Kejriwal should be let off for campaigning. Will this have any bearing on the case ahead? This bail that he got for this period, which ends today, will this have any ramifications or bearing on his ordinary bail plea, which now continues? And what happens next now in this matter? Arvind Kejriwal, of course, claims there is still no proof recovered against him or evidence.
Well, as far as saying that whether it has some bearing on the next coming bail application, it was an interim arrangement made by Honorable Supreme Court, where Supreme Court said that elections come in 5 years. It is an very important event where a leader of a political party, which is a national party, has all rights to appear before the people, and he has every right to go and meet his people and contest those people and take part in the election. He has all rights. The court has also said that, look, you have not arrested him for such a long time, more than a year. And then now these 20 days, if we allow him, it will not make any difference. So court was very clear. And as Raman Bhai has said, constructive criticism of a Supreme Court order is always welcome. He has all rights. And I totally agree with him, on the other hand, with Piyush ji, what he has said. He is a elected leader. He is a leader of a national party. And what he has done today, addressed his own followers, it is also his right. And look at this, he has to go to the jail because the order was there for the date today. Today, before 6 o'clock, he was supposed to go. And what he is doing. So I would say whatever he has done is absolutely legal. Now, secondly, if I may add to answer to your question, that what is next as far as the case is concerned, there are difficult things before Mr. Kejriwal. Why? Because the second charge sheet, which has been filed in the court here, not only Mr. Kejriwal but Mr. Aam Aadmi Party, for the first time in the history of our independent India, a political party is made an a charge sheet is filed against political party. So these three things are very, very crucial and very important, and which are going to create some problem for Mr. Kejriwal. That's what my take in it is.
From what the exit polls now are saying, which Arvind Kejriwal, of course, is dismissing, do you believe, Dr. Joshi, that there was sympathy on ground for him? Do you believe that, the entire arrest of Arvind Kejriwal and then the subsequent release has had an impact on the voter, particularly of Delhi, of Haryana, of Punjab, of Gujarat, where the AAP is in a contest?
Well, certainly. I can certainly speak for the state of Delhi and Punjab. There was sympathy because it is pretty clear. Since the amendments to the PML Act, we have debated it a number of times. Which were brought in 2023. It has become very difficult nowadays to get bail because of the reverse onus of proof. And the Aam Aadmi Party has been communicating it to each and every voter of theirs. So there was sympathy because he has worked on the ground, because he has made the lives of the people of Delhi and Punjab easier, because he has given them what they actually wanted. He has given them better schools. He has given them better healthcare facilities. He has given them free water. He has given them subsidized electricity. He basically has returned the money of the people to the people themselves and established a true form of democracy. So when we are talking about that, certainly there was sympathy for Mr. Kejriwal. However, I'm not a Jyotishi, so we will come to know on 4th what is going to happen.
That will work well for the AAP, says Dr. Joshi.
Yeah, certainly it will.
Raman Manik, your response.
My simple points are here. Please ask Mr. Joshi what numbers is he talking about out of 22. Number one. Number two.
How many seats are they going to save their deposit upon? Number three, most important, that what numbers are they giving to their coalition? 295 they've been harping about. But that's not realistic because all exit polls have shown a different picture. They may say that one is rigged, they say that two are rigged, but Yogendra Yadav is their own guy. He cannot be rigged. Though I believe he was once the founder member of Aam Aadmi Party and then thrown out by the Hitler himself, same ways as Kumar Vishwas and others were thrown out by the Hitler. But the fact of the matter remains, what numbers are they projecting? That is number one. Number two, the most important thing, Uday, that you guys, when you do a certain exit poll, it is a big exercise. And you do it with your integrity. You do not sell your conscience like the people who are accusing you of, especially the Aam Aadmi Party, which does not have any stand in terms to, they always say something and do something else. मतलब वो पैदाइशी झूठे हैं. लेकिन मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ, the fact that what basis are they saying that this is a gimmick poll? What is the concrete evidence behind it? Have they had this evidence that as agencies have taken money from BJP, or you are under some pressure, or that you have been stopped to tell the truth? You as a channel have multiple times accused the incumbent government on their wrongs. Has there something done to NewsX till now? In fact, Zee News Punjab was banned by Aam Aadmi Party Punjab. Why? Where was the democracy? Where was the freedom of expression? Where was the freedom of press then? So, इनका कहना और करनी दोनों में फर्क है. They are hypocrites of the first order and liars to
Okay.
the core.
Okay, I'm beginning to run out of time now. 30 seconds, Himanshu Bhatt, closing comment, and then I have to take a break. In fact, we also have another interview as well coming in. Yes, Himanshu.
Yes, I would very clearly say, you know, when you talk one thing in front of the court and when you talk something else outside, that doesn't go well with the people, be it your supporter or be it anyone else. Now you have the audacity to tell in public that government is doing this, you know, to strangle me. In the court, you don't go and say that. You are asking for a relief on what grounds? On medical grounds, you want a bail. So had that been the case, you know, what he's alleging outside, or in a Vidhan Sabha, he'll go and talk of a story, a 4th class pass story. And then, when he goes outside, he doesn't utter a word. See, what do you call that? I want a name for that. You know, there are so many names.